This what happens when you spend 15 years of your life without any friends. You start offending monsters. Today, I'm gonna talk about my weird obsession because I can. Maybe I should get myself a hobby. She's once again talking about him, isn't she? Yay. I'm gonna talk about some things and give my opinion about them. Did I get manipulated to the screen? Perhaps. Am I wrong about absolutely everything? Yes. Do I know anything about the things that I'm talking about? No, these things, and neither did I do any research. Professional I am. So I have a couple of sticky notes. Let's get started with he's just a publicity stunt and nothing else. I think that is a good thing that someone is reminding us, those who are less fortunate than us, and talking about all the bad and ugly things that are happening in the world. Even if the person really doesn't care about the cause, that doesn't mean that we can't, and it also doesn't mean that the message itself isn't good. He is a horrible boss. If you are always smiling at your boss and telling that everything is okay, how can your boss know if something is wrong if you are not telling that? And also, you shouldn't be scared that your boss gets angry and pissed at you and start a yell fest with you. Because later in the line, your boss will eventually understand that you were right on some things. And about the not so good leadership in the company. When you start your company on very young age, you have no clue what to do or how to be a good leader and how to handle employees. And you are put all under a lot of responsibilities and pressure to do good. So no wonder that the leadership isn't that fantastic. And also men are maturing much later than women. Guys are maturing around age of 25. So according to that, it's been mature only for 2 years. So no wonder that the company's boss isn't that great. And I also think that he really doesn't want to be a leader and he's too much focused on having fun and making cool videos instead of and focusing on the management side of things. Cutting corners. I mean, we all are humans and sometimes we are spending more money on things that we shouldn't and we are underestimating the budget completely, or we are too fixated on things that really don't matter that much. And about the quality issues, probably what happened is that first he got excited about the idea, then halfway through got bored and moved on. Or they didn't do any research whatsoever, or the most answer is that everything is just a quick cash grab. Who cares about the quality? And the other issues, probably once again he got excited, like, oh my god, I have this very cool idea, can we do it? And the manager is, no, we don't have resources or skills to do it. And then a few minutes later he comes back and says like, I have this even more amazing idea. Can we do it? And the manager is, Simi, this is even more ambitious than the last idea that you had. None of us have any idea how to handle that many people at the same time before. So no, we can't do that, or there be some really major issues. And what happened that he didn't listen and move on with the plan anyway. I think that before the Beast came, the most people that they handled at the same time was like maybe 600 people. I'm not exactly sure how gets bored and leave. So that's why sometimes we have to influence people to leave to expedite the challenge. And also those videos cost money. So that is another thing why we sometimes have to expedite the video. And like I said, the video would really be extremely boring if nothing would happen. So that's why they are seeking specific people like mean and nasty people or someone with a really sad story to make the video more interesting. And I think that you should think the videos as an entertainment and not take them so seriously. He's advertising gambling to minors. I mean, doesn't every company out there do that? And other influencers included. I don't think that he's the only one doing this. I don't think that kids who are Mr.Beast fans or were Mr.Beast had enveloped in a gambling addiction. I think that that thing comes somewhere else than watching Mr.Beast videos. He's rude. I think that because he's shy and introverted person that can come across he's rude even if he doesn't really mean that. I mean, I'm very shy and introverted person, and so many times when I don't look people in the eyes and you use short sentences and I'm really quick with the conversation, people can interpret it as rude even though I don't really mean that. And also I can be too focused on other things and forget that there are other people around me. And sometimes you can also have a bad day or something else in your mind that you are thinking about, and that things makes you frustrated and come as rude. And also we can say things that we are not really mean to say, that we are just saying things and then it comes out as rude because we really didn't think that before we said it. He's an manipulator. I think that you are allowed to ask questions, and I don't think that no one really forced you to go there or go through anything. And you have a free will. For example, oh, you are moving to New York. That is really cool. But isn't New York really expensive place? Don't worry, I got you covered. I have this really cool idea in mind. I was thinking that you could go into this room and that you could spend small amount of time in this room and easily win $250,000. Like really easily. This challenge isn't hard at all. And don't worry, you have a lot of different kind of stuff in the room to keep you entertained when you're there. So don't worry about that at all. The challenge is literally like walking in a park. What you should do in that kind of situation is not get blindsided by the money that someone is promising you. Ask some questions like how long I'm gonna be in this room, what kind of room it is, what stuff I'm gonna have in the room, and at the end you're gonna obviously make the challenge harder. What things I have to go through, and you also should read the contract and ask any questions as possible, that there is no miscommunication or misunderstanding. He hates women. Maybe, but I think that this day and age you really can't say anything without someone getting pissed. Everything is fake. I mean, I already briefly went through this, but we ain't have no time to wait the next 10 years to get the video out. And sometimes we have sponsors. We have a responsibility for videos cost money. That's why we can't sometimes wait. And also the video has to be also entertaining, that people actually watch it, because we have employees to pay and bills to pay and other stuff that cost money. He protects not nice adults, aka B word that you can say in YouTube. I'm in that about that famous incident. Is that so easy to tell your friend that you need help, that it would be really difficult to say my friend that isn't okay and I have a zero tolerance for this. You should really get help yourself. It isn't that easy than we think that it is. Subscribers are just quick cash grab and nothing else. I mean, isn't that every other influencer and every other company's secret motto. I also mentioned this, but we need money to pay bills and make videos, and things cost money. Is that morally okay? No, that can hide us in a booty later. And lastly, do I think that he isn't a monster? No, or sometimes he is a little bit lost. And fame and glory definitely got into his head. If you give one human large amount of cash, some fame and glory definitely gonna get into their heads, and he isn't the only one, so that isn't some rare incident. I think that so many times we are forgetting that all of us are humans and humans are making mistakes. One last thing, when the incident happened, every not good thing about him came out. I don't think that him saying something wouldn't help him at all. It wouldn't just put more gas in the fire and make the fire go up even more, and people wouldn't listen to him whatsoever and got even more pissed. I think staying silent and waiting that the initial anger goes down is a better idea than saying something and getting people. I still personally think that he should have said at least something, even though he saying something wouldn't really help, but that is just my opinion. I think that is all I have had to say